Parshas Tetzave, Reb Simcha Sheps, I saw in the Torah Tavlin. It's a handout that they send around, and in one of the pieces, Reb Simcha Sheps, who was a Talmud of Rabbi Yerucham, and we love to say over from Rabbi Yerucham on this podcast, he makes a very nice diak based on his Rebbe's, one of his Rebbe's Vartlach. In Parshas Tetzave, he makes a inference that there's something sticking out between Parshas Truma and Parshas Tetzave. A lot of the Rishonim actually have the Parsha as one Parsha. It's Parshas Truma Tetzave. They also call it Shovevim Tat, right? The tough Truma Tetzave sometimes is grouped together. It's the building of the Mishkan and the clothes. And there's one difference though, or among other differences, is the first pasuk in both of the parashas. In Parshas Truma, it says, "Vayidaber Hashem Moshe Lemor, Daber el bnei Yisrael v'yikchu li truma me'es kol ish asher yidvenu libo tikchu es trumasi." When Hashem gives the commandment of v'yikchu li truma, He uses the lashon of v'yikchu li truma, and they bring the Rashi and Eiv, and it's even mashma from the Rishonim here that even really from the words itself, v'yikchu li means take for me. Rashi says, just to quote that Rashi in Eiv, it says, Li lishmi, take for my sake. Hashem wants us to give truma. It really says, take truma for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ma'ashe'enkein, when the commandment comes in by Parshas Tetzave, it says, Va'ata Tetzaves b'nei Yisrael, v'yikchu elecha shemen zayis zach. K'sis lamar. You should take for yourself this is actually the Parsha of the Benaira. But what exactly is the difference here between... They're similar parshas, but one is v'yichu elecha and one is v'yichu li. So Reb Simcha Sheps says over a pshat that he wants to say that HaKadosh Baruch Hu in Parshas Tetzave, He gave the commandment to the Yidden to make the Menorah because He wanted to give the Yidden a Pesach to do Hakaras HaTov. Because through all this time, the Yidden were feeling like it's not a geschmack feeling to feel like you're indebted to somebody. And Hashem had done everything for us. We were Avadim in Mitzrayim. Hashem brought us out. We wanted water. He gave us water. He wanted food. He gave us food. And then finally, we get to after we wander in the Midbar, and it's time to build a Mishkan. We do all of it. And we feel like Hashem has done everything for us, and everything Hashem asked we do for Him, but yet we still wanted a way to say thank you to Him. So Simcha Shep says that the Menorah was actually made for an Hakaras HaTov, specifically for the Amud Eish, for the way that HaKadosh Baruch Hu lit up the Midbar for us. There's this pillar of fire that anything that would, if we couldn't see or something was, when the Mitzrayim were shooting arrows at us, this fire would protect us and give us light. So Hashem said, I want you to be able to have a Pesach to be able to say thank you. So create the Menorah. That's the lashon of Tetzave b'nei Yisrael l'shmecha. Do it for you. Zok Reb Simcha Sheps, based on his Rabbi Yerucham's famous Yesod, or we've said it a couple times in the podcast now, an unbelievable Yesod in Hakaras HaTov and an unbelievable psychological vart that HaKadosh Baruch Hu understood what the Iker Chesed was. It happens a lot of times when someone says, go bring a package for me. Can you go bring a package for me? Go pick it up in Muncie and bring it back to Lakewood. So you go do it, and of course it turns into a bigger bachka than it really should have been, and the package isn't there, and then you got to do this, and you got to go over here, and then you bring it back to the person, and when it finally comes time for you to give the package to the person, he says, thank you so much, and the person says, no problem, it's fine, it was good, it was great. Zok Rabbi Yerucham, why does a person say, don't worry about it, it's fine, like that's what we all say when we do something nice for somebody? He says, really? You're saying that to keep the person indebted to you. Because really, we know that the only chesed shel emes is what's called chesed shel emes is meis mitzvah. Because the person, they say, the pshat, is that they can't pay you back. But all other chesed, a lot of times, we have subconsciously that we're thinking that, if I do this for him, I'll have you owe me one. And, I'll be able to get something back from him. So, HaKadosh Baruch Hu was saying, do it for yourself so you can give Hakaras HaTov to me. Because it's actually gaiva to say, no problem, I did it for you, don't worry about it. Really what you're doing is trying to keep the person indebted to you to get something back from him. HaKadosh Baruch Hu was saying, do it for me, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu was showing us that if you want to let a person give, you want to give the Ikar Hakaras HaTov, you let the person give back to you so they don't feel indebted to you. The thank you that Hakaras HaTov is giving back. What we should say, which is the ultimate anivus, is, it was tough for me, but I did it because I wanted to do a chesed for you. That's how we really give back to the person after we did the chesed. But But the chiddush that we're saying here is that when you're gonna drop off the package to someone and they're gonna say thank you so much, and you say no problem, don't worry about it, that's not really anivus. That might be faker chas v'shalom gaiva, a murder Shabbos.